Ah, look at the shit they're doing.
Dude, they're all over the place. This looks like, you want to talk about wrestling ahead of its time?
Way.
This could have been from this past Wednesday, but this was 25 years ago.
Here they go. All right.
Spin kick, one drop kick, and now flip over the top. Incredible double dive that time.
All right. That is actually called a tope con hierro. Thank you, Excalibur, for educating me.
By the way, it wasn't called that back then.
No, it wasn't.
No. Back then, it was called a dive over the top rope, Tony.
Which is what it is. I mean, you could realistically.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Have you ever?
Oh God.
Have you ever been to dinner at a restaurant? Yes.
Okay.
Lord bless her. Dave Silva's wife, when she goes to a restaurant, she becomes Excalibur. Meaning you and I would just call that move we just saw a dive over the top rope.
Right. Right.
But old Excalibur, he wants to call it what now, Tony?
Tope con hierro.
That is how Dave Silva's wife orders food at a Mexican restaurant.
Really?
Dave Silva's wife is like from the middle of nowhere, Michigan.
Yeah.
As just pure as the driven snow, white as you can imagine.
Yeah.
But she married a somewhat Hispanic man named Dave Silva.
Somewhat.
And I mean, not really, but a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But now she just goes full blown when she orders. She's rolling her R's and
God bless her.
Yeah. So she'll go from talking like this. She'll go, and for starters, we'll have the jalapeno. And then I want a Diet Coke. Then a quesadilla. I mean, she does it just like that. And we're like, this is the most fucking borderline offensive thing we've ever seen. But I guess it's approved because she's got a full-blown, somewhat Hispanic man in her elbow, and it's fine. Yeah. But she'll do it at Japanese restaurants, too. She'll order the food with an accent. And I just realized Excalibur is the wrestling equivalent of that. He won't just call the move. He's got to lean into it like that lady who's a little too familiar ordering ethnic foods.
There was a move that he called one time. I think I mentioned this before. And to me, to me, explains Excalibur to a T. First of all, he's just a wonderful kid. And I just love working with him. When I first met him, I wasn't sure, right? You know?
Yeah.
But just really love working with him. There was a move that he usually calls, I can't remember the move, some way. But he called it something else he called it the Mexican Hispanic version of whatever it was. And I asked him afterwards, I said, why did you change the name of that move? He said, well, I called it the Hispanic version because it was an Hispanic wrestler doing the move.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, wow, that's next level shit, dude. Fist bump to you, buddy.